the wonderful Warwickshire Food and Drink Race Day here. We've got lots of fantastic exhibitors, all local. Many of them, I think, actually meeting each other for the first time. And what I love today is the diversity of the exhibitors we have here. So there's loads of interest for the businesses themselves amongst each other, but also for the racegoers coming today as well.
I'm one of the co-founders of Auntie's Sauces. We make and manufacture Indian condiments in Warwickshire. Events like this, like Warwickshire Food and Drink, really help in a myriad of ways. I think firstly it puts us out in front of tradespeople who we wouldn't normally come across, and also local business people who are perhaps looking for slightly different food and drink than what they might get from a regular wholesaler. And it's also really fantastic just as a general networking event.
My name is Saffron. I run caking and baking in Leamington. We've had the shop now for 18 months. I think the thing about local events like this really help raise the profile of our local community and people who are working hard at the moment just to produce lots of things locally.
We started about 21 years ago. A lot more competition about now today, but still in the business. Today's event's been interesting in the way that it's been laid out, because this time they've given us lists of people attending. So we've got that knowledge before we start, which I find quite interesting. And even if some of those don't turn up, it's an introduction to perhaps meet them later on.
And it's the first time we've had this here at the racecourse, and it's been a real success. You can actually see how much all the racegoers are engaging at each of the exhibitors. And I think that is fantastic. It's great to build for the future. But also, importantly as well, it's talking about everybody getting together in Warwickshire. You know, we've seen this happen in places like Cornwall, how that's grown with all the chefs, all the companies together. But here is starting that same thing here in Warwickshire. And we know people love coming to Warwickshire. They love coming to the racecourse as well. And I really like the way this has all brought everything together.
I believe that free-from food should never be tasteless. I've been a chef for about 15 years, and if you know how to use the alternatives, it doesn't have to be tasteless at all. In the past 7 months since I started, my range is continuously growing. I'm developing new things, trying out new things, and it's just kind of gone from there. It's quite exciting for me that in the past 7 months, this is my 19th event, which has just been crazy.
We had the wonderful Adam Bennett here from The Cross at Kenilworth, Michelin star restaurant. You know, lots of great tips from Adam about examples of how he's used wonderful local suppliers as well. And he was really pleased this was happening today because it enabled him to make some contacts. So that has been absolutely fantastic as well.
We've also had really great support from the Growth Hub, who referred us to this particular event, which has been phenomenally helpful, and also the information and support they provided around that and around being a small business has been invaluable.